Hello and welcome to another video. I hope that you're all very well. Today I'm going to be talking about hiring a car in Spain, but without getting scammed. However, before I go on any further, I just want to say a big thank you to all our current subscribers, because without you guys, this video today would not be possible. If you're watching this channel and you're not a subscriber, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button right now so that you do not miss out on our future videos. So let's get started and talk about hiring a car in Spain. Hiring a car should be a simple process. You should just be able to present your driving license and the payment and take the car away. However, with so many different companies to choose from and so many small terms and conditions, this hiring a car, especially in Spain, can be a minefield. However, I'm here to make this minefield a simple stroll in the park for you. The first bit of advice I'm going to give you is to book the car as early as possible. You'll find that the earlier you book it, the better the deal you will get. Most car rental companies in Spain will allow you to cancel without a charge, without a penalty, provided you give them a minimum of 24 hours notice. If you don't book in advance, you'll find that at the major airports in Spain, the queues are likely to be at least half an hour. And the last thing you want to do is land at the airport and end up waiting half an hour or even more at the rental desk. It's not an ideal way to start a holiday. And furthermore, when you do get to your turn, you won't be in the mood to read any terms and conditions, and you are more likely just to accept whatever is given to you. If you're traveling from the UK, the Spanish authorities will accept your photocard driver's license and you will not need to apply for an international driving permit. So let's assume that you're online and you've chosen a vehicle. The next thing is the insurance. Car rental companies in Spain will have their vehicles fully insured, so it'll be comprehensive insurance. However, you are always responsible for the access and they will always have an access. The major car rental companies, the big ones, will have an access of £1,000, whereas some of the smaller rental companies will have an access of up to £2,000. So this basically means that if you did have an accident in your vehicle whilst driving in Spain, you are responsible for paying the access, the first £1,000. So even if you're driving along and somebody smashed your mirror, £300 damage, you will need to pay that to the car rental company. That is your responsibility. The good news is you can buy access protection insurance online relatively cheap for about £5 to £6 per day. So with this insurance, you will still need to pay the car rental company, but on your return to the UK, you can claim this money back from the insurance company. However, the car rental companies in Spain will still, even if you've got your own access protection insurance, they will still try to sell you their in-house access protection insurance. And whereas online you can buy this insurance for about £5 to £6 a day, the rental companies will sell you their own insurance, their in-house insurance, 4 to 5 times the price. So it'll be at least £25 to £30 per day, which is the same as the cost of the rental in Spain. So you're paying £25, 25 to £30 a day for the car rental, and 25 to £30 a day for the insurance. So if that's not a scam, then I don't know what is. The good news is that some credit card companies will offer you free access protection insurance, provided you use their card to pay in full for the car rental. American Express is one of these credit cards, which is why when I rent a vehicle in Spain, I always pay with my American Express and I decline any insurance that they offer me. At this stage, I must add, the access protection insurance is vital, as it's so easy to get a scratch down the side of your vehicle or a broken mirror while driving down the narrow roads of Spain. The car rental companies in Spain, they don't just make their money by selling car insurance, they make their money in several other ways. They like to call it upselling. However, it seems more like a scam. For example, some will charge £15 to £18 to have an additional driver added on, and that is per day. So you could be paying £25 for the vehicle, £25 for the insurance, and then call it £15 for an additional driver. Whereas other companies in Spain will have one free additional driver included in the price. So when you are looking around for car rental companies, find out whether they charge for an additional driver or not. Find out how much their access is on the insurance. Another scam, I'd like to call it a scam, is the hire of the Satnav. Again, there are companies that will charge you £15 per day to hire a Satnav. Now, most cars these days will have a Satnav actually fitted inside the vehicle on the dashboard. So why would you need a Satnav? And even if your vehicle does not have a Satnav fitted in, you can always use your phone, no problem at all. If you're from the UK, you should be able to use your data as normal in Europe. And if you're from, let's say, the United States or Canada, Australia, and you're visiting Spain, you can easily buy a pay-as-you-go SIM at the airport, and that should save you lots of money, because this £15 a day for the Satnav can work out quite a lot. And then there is a petrol ripoff. The rental companies, especially at the major Spanish airports, will try to sell you something called full to empty. This basically means that you get a full tank of petrol when they give it to you, but you're expected to return it completely empty. If you return the car and it had half a tank of fuel in it, well, that's basically your loss and it's the rental company's gain. I normally take the option full to full, which means that I get a full tank of petrol, and when I return the vehicle, I return it full as well. There are always petrol stations near the airport. Without any issues at all, you'll find plenty of them at all the airports. However, and this is a big however, if you are running late and you forget to refuel, there will be a heavy penalty. The penalty will be at least £70, if not even more. And that £70 does not include the fuel. The fuel is extra. The £70 is just for the privilege of getting someone else to refuel for you. Let us now assume that you've collected your car from the airport. The next thing you want to do is take pictures, take photographs or even a video of the vehicle, especially any damage, and notify the car rental company immediately. I once hired a car from Malaga airport, and although I paid full to full, when I started driving off, I noticed that the fuel gauge was only 3/4. I called the car rental company and they did not even apologize. They just said, yeah, we've made a note of it. When you return the car, just return at 3/4 full. You may be thinking if it's worth hiring a car in Spain, or if it's better to take a taxi and or public transport. Well, this will depend on a number of factors. If you're staying in a large city, especially in the center, such as let's say Barcelona, then there is no need for a car. You can easily get by on foot, taxi and public transport. With driving, there is the added stress of driving in an unfamiliar city. On top of that, there is the extra hassle of parking. Hotels, some hotels will have parking spaces. However, unfortunately, these spaces will not be free. You'll have to pay for extra parking. And if you are going to be looking for a hotel, one of the things you should do is find out if parking is free or not. If you're going to end up paying for parking on a daily basis, you might want to consider accommodation which is 15-20 minutes out of the city center. It'll be a lot cheaper, you'll get more for your money, and you'll get free parking space as well out of the city. On top of that, you'll be able to enjoy driving. You'll be able to visit non-tourist areas and enjoy Spain more. If you're considering visiting Spain, make sure that you're a subscriber to this channel with the bell notification on, as very shortly I'll be uploading a video about driving in Spain. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. I hope that you found benefit in this video. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with at least one person that you feel may benefit from it. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.